How's everybody doing? It is early Thursday morning, like 9 a.m. early. I was here. I just did a walk around down here with my camera and handed out some donations. I didn't see too many people I would recognize. I did see Dominique. I went down to the Phillies tailgate and just walked around there for a little bit last night. And on the way back through, I stopped through here and I ran into Dominique and Amber. They were together, so I sat and talked to them for a while. Well, I talked to Dominique longer. We're going to do a follow-up interview today at some point. I actually just saw her when I was doing the walk around, but she was not in any shape to do an interview. But it is early, you know. Another thing I don't see like I used to see when I was down here is early in the morning. I mean, yeah, everything has changed. I understand that. Every morning back in the day, there would be lines, and the cops would just look the other way for the most part, let everyone get in, get their shit, and get out. So you'd see lines of places. Like lines at corners, different. I'm hoping to run into Julian today, redo that interview. Man, that pisses me off because it was like a 20-minute one, and he was awake. You know, he was talkative. I'm looking for Megan today too. She called me with her new number last night. With her like 18th new number this month. She had a when she had the shelter bed, she was able to keep a phone for a long time, but that, you know, that's not really possible when you're on the street like that. You know, the way I've been seeing her lately, she nods out hard. I mean, really hard. That girl just nodding out in the middle of the street pretty much, waiting to get picked up. That's when it gets really scary for the girls. Like, they go get picked up in that condition, you know. They're definitely going to fall asleep as soon as they get back in the car. And, you know, just so many things can go wrong when that happens. I'm happy that I found out that Liz is in jail. I'm going to try and get her info to write her. Now they're cleaning up all this here. Oh, there is a election coming up in November. I forgot all about that. And so it makes all the sense in the world why they're doing the streets again now. One of the followers, Jenny, man, she's freaking awesome. On Patreon, she pointed it out to me, or Instagram, she messaged me, and then I'm like, you know what? Because I had just gotten my mail-in voting confirmation on my email. So in my head, I was like, oh yeah, there's an election coming up, and then I was like, you know, I didn't really put two and two together. This guy that's bent over right here on this wheelchair thing, I walked by him like maybe 45 minutes ago, and he was in the same spot. Go down, see who's down at this end. Now, I'm gonna go park at the other end in a minute. The Somerset, the Huntington, the side we were just at, and walk around at that end for a little bit. I still haven't seen Samantha out here. I hope she's alright. Blonde girl. Me and her always had the longest interviews, man. 30 minutes sometimes. I hope she's okay. She was dealing with a lot of recent deaths in her family and stuff like that. I'm hoping one of them kind of, wanted her to get, or convinced her to get clean, if that's even. I had a lady reach out to me last night, and she's looking for housing for her son who just got out of, rehab or a halfway house. And it's one of the biggest gaps in this whole process is he has, mental health issues where he needs to take medicine every day. And it's hard for him to take medicine every day. So, his mom is looking for a place that's more structured, that's a sober living, that'll help him, make sure he takes his medicine. And, unfortunately, those places don't really exist here. I mean, they're gonna have recovery houses where you're that was Sam right there. She had the wig on. They have recovery houses where you can. Well, they'll make sure you're sober. They give you random drug tests. You got to do chores. They make sure you go to meetings, stuff like that. You got to have a job if you're not on disability. But they don't do the mental health end of it. There's no one there to. So that's one of those cracks where people kind of fall through the cracks. And what are they, what are they supposed to do? in that situation. They have him at some like boarding house down here in the city, and it's just like apparently not a good situation. So you gotta, it's hard to. She wants the best for her son, and who wouldn't, and it's hard when people need mental health help. The help almost doesn't exist here because he is on disability. And Medicare, he might qualify for like an adult daycare type place, but even that's going to be tough. My heart goes out to the families, a lot of times, the person staying with the family just isn't an option. So, that can be hard. That's when we run into the problem of, they want their loved ones to succeed in life and live a good life and take their meds and be sober and enjoy life. And it's when the one thing that they have to do is, take their medication, and their mental illness is telling them every day that they don't need to take the medication. Because it makes them feel like a completely different person. Normally it slows the person down a lot. It makes them real lethargic, slower, not moving fast. People can get, people don't like that feeling. I know I didn't. I mean, I don't know how many times I was diagnosed with, something, bipolar disorder, and they would always give me Seroquel, Depakote they gave me before, all, just different meds that make you very, very tired. You don't feel like yourself when you take them. Let's see if you see Robert down here at this other where he's been at, or where he said he's going to be at. Hold on, I got to do something real quick I forgot about. See if Dominique is where I saw her earlier when I was walking. She charged her phone or her charger thing, her little power bank in my car. She forgot to take it when she left. Yo, Dom.
Hey, thank you.
All right, how you doing?
Alright.
Are you? Looking tired.
Yeah, I'm sick.
Are you?
Really sick.
I'm gonna go to my brother's house, get some money. If you want, we can do an interview later on. I can give you money if you want. It's up to you.
Yeah, please.
I'll be back in like maybe an hour. I think where you be right down here, you think? Be here?
Either here, Deerfield.
Okay. I don't. I have nothing.
A cigarette?
No, I quit. Quit smoking. I quit everything. Oh. Yeah. It's I'm boring now. But yeah. I'll be back in like an hour. He's in Center City. All right? All right.
More joy this season with bigger, bolder, and brighter inflatables.
Oops, my bad. Can't have the radio on. Well, for once, someone was in the place I thought they were going to be down here. That never happens. It's just wild how quick the perceived withdrawal kicks in for them. Like I was walking around, I saw her passed out less than an hour ago. You know, nodding out, higher than hell, and back there, and you could already see like the discomfort starting on her face. I told her I'd interview her today. I was thinking about going over to Camden today, but I'm going to save that for this weekend, I think. I took the subway down to the Phillies game yesterday. It's been a while since I've been on the Philadelphia public transportation. You never forget that nice, warm smell of piss in the air. I saw Julian down here, but he was not in any shape at all to do an interview. I'm gonna see if I can locate him again. It might be a little bit better. Nope. I don't like laughing at that stuff, but he's been sitting like that since I got down here 2 hours ago. I'm gonna definitely gonna do that interview again. It just sucks because of how awake and how engaging he was during that interview. He even yelled at me once to slow down so he could finish answering the questions. Wow, this guy has a horrible wound. Horrible wound. You ever try this stuff? You're sore?
What is it?
For your sore back teen?
Thank you.
That stuff works really good on those sores.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. What's that?
Spray it directly on?
Yeah. Apparently, it's got like a numbing thing in there too. Might hurt a little bit. Let me get some water for you. Here's some clean. Here.
Thank you so much.
Here's some washcloths.
I really appreciate it.
Yeah. How long you been down here?
I got out of jail 2 months ago.
And it's already that bad? Fuck. Man, I left down here. I got sober in 2016, right as fentanyl started. I got lucky, man. I got fucking lucky.
I got kind of sober that year. I went on state to Bradford for a state number.
Mm.
And I came home, the ground rolling, and I didn't do that much time, but like, I thought I could start a new life, and this shit wouldn't follow me.
Yeah. Well, you follow yourself wherever you go. That's the problem.
That is the problem.
I learned that the hard way myself, man.
You're absolutely right.
Thank
you for your help, man.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Jeff.
Jeff, I'm Jack.
Nice to meet you,
I
man.
don't want to shake your hand.
Yeah, it's all good.
A zombie.
Yeah, no, I came down here, started helping people. It's trying to help people. I interview people sometimes. It blows my mind what's going on down here. Because when I left, it was just regular crack and heroin. Brown, the good old brown dope.
The good old days.
The good old days, yeah.
I'm a little older than I probably look.
Yeah, so you were doing the original too?
I guess you could say that. I've been around for probably like over 20 years.
All right. Yeah, I started here about 97. I was starting shooting, going to Kip and Cambria and B and Stella, 4th and Indy, all those places.
I'm not that old, but
Yeah. I'm like 42.
I'll tell you what, the older I get, it's like I see the world in a totally different perspective than when I was younger.
Yeah.
And I wish I had known that the mistakes and the decisions that I made would all bring me to this exact place right here and right now.
Yeah.
Because it's nobody else's fault.
Yeah. That's the hardest pill to swallow at the end of the day when you're like, fuck, it was only me that did it. You know?
Only me. It's It's nobody else's fault. I'm not entitled to anything.
No.
And if I want to get myself out of this, then...
But you got to understand that everybody needs support getting sober, though. So it's not wrong to ask for help and to reach out. I'm lucky, man. My parents are, my parents are still in my life. I was able to reach out to them, and you know what I mean? But you need support if you're going to get sober. So don't be scared to reach out and ask someone for some fucking help, man. For real.
I'm actually about to go into the ER and get cleared so I can go away to treatment.
Are you?
Yeah.
Good shit, man. Yeah, you can go here. You can go to Rock Ministries. You can go to Savage Sisters.
I've seen Gator on the Ave. I know Gator for since I've been coming down.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
19, I'm almost 40.
Yeah.
And he just don't remember.
Yeah.
The shit I remember, but
yeah,
he's a solid dude, and I'm glad that he stuck around and found something that could keep him from doing the shit.
They got a good sense of life now, doing something, whatever it takes. It's hard to get away from this shit, man. When I left, I just pretended this didn't exist for years. And then I came back down here in November just to see what was going on. I've heard all these horror stories, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I pretended this shit didn't exist.
When I got out of prison, I was living right outside this neighborhood.
Oh, yeah? What, put you in a halfway house?
No, I had a row home. I was making...
Oh, okay.
I did work at a tattoo shop.
Oh, okay.
For like almost 15 years. I was working at Cadillac recently on Rising Sun.
Oh, yeah.
It's been there for like 25 years.
Yeah.
I was clean and I was making a lot of money, and I was really unhappy because, like you said,
yeah,
my problems come with it.
Yeah, man. A lot of people need mental health medication that they need to take, and that's a hard pill to swallow for people too, And a lot of times, if people do need, a medication for their mental illness is telling them they don't need to take the medication, and then they end up down here self-medicating, which is what I did for years,
I think I just need to stop.
Get your head clear for a while, man. That's what I did. I lied. I said I was going to kill myself. They took me to Fairmount in Roxborough. That's my old neighborhood. And then they sent me to a recovery house up in Croydon, Bucks County, and I still live up in Bucks County.
Yeah. That's where my family moved to when they moved out of the city.
Yeah.
Or when we moved out of the city. Yeah, I went to for like one semester at Council Rock.
Oh, okay.
And then I got expelled and arrested.
Oh, I hear you.
Shipped around to the group homes.
Yeah, I was doing the group home things around St. Gabe's.
Bucks County is like, that's where I would want to be.
Yeah. So what are you gonna go to? You're gonna go into the hospital? You said.
Yeah. I keep telling myself one more shot and I'm going.
I said that for 3 years. That before I finally did it.
I think that you pulling up, helped me make a decision.
Dude, you deserve better than this. Look at your fucking leg, man.
Yo, it's both of them.
You deserve a lot better than this.
My wife left and took my dog too.
What's that? Took the dog?
My wife left and took my dog. Same old like.
Yeah.
Everybody's story.
Yeah.
My dog would not leave me alone if she was around me. She would be like, "What's up with your leg? You gonna get that taken care of? Let me just lick it until you do."
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully you can just get it taken care of, man.
I just actually got out of the hospital. They discharged me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave me doxycycline. They can't do it.
And they just discharge you right back to the street, huh?
Didn't even do any wound care, like wrap it up or nothing. They just discharged.
It's wild. It's wild. If they give you a hard time here, I suggest you go to Temple, Maine on Broad Street.
That's who just did it.
That's who released you?
Yep.
Damn, they've been doing good. I bring people up there all the time. They've been doing.
I'm not. It's not an infection.
Yeah.
That requires IV antibiotics, so they didn't admit me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's because you didn't need the liquid IV. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, that sucks, man. think he said he needed water. Yo, did you say you need water?
Oh yeah, you need more. Yeah, I need some too.
Here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
be
Thank
safe. All right, man, be safe, dude. You see my car here? You know what I mean? Wave me down. Jeff.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Jack.
Yeah. Just, man, I hope you go get it. You know what I mean? You deserve better than this shit. You really do, dude. For real. All right?
you. All right, man. Be safe, man. Be good, all right? All right. Keep me in your prayers. I need it.
Have a good day, sir.
Keep me in your prayers.
I will. Man. That guy's life was a mess. He said, what'd he say? He's like, I think you stopping here to talk to me just convinced me to go get help. Man, how cool would that be if he actually went? Still so early in the morning. I came down here real early to do that walk around. Gotta figure out what I want to do the rest of the day. You know what I might do? could do. Oh wait, I forgot. Never mind. I was gonna say I could do my drone for a little bit, but of course I left it at home. All right, that's enough. I'm turning this off.